for your token. Big Boyd is the other realm needed Big Boyd, so Big Boyd went to go fight and slay demons in the other realm. So he is needed there, and I am still here, unfortunately, waiting for Big Boyd to return. But onto our match, we have a normal match with switching off, and here we are. It's the YOLO match. So switching off, and on the blue team we have Rapidash, Sharpedo, and Victreebel.
And on the red side we have Porygon-Z, Blaziken, and Azelf. Also, if you guys are having volume issues, I'm sorry, but I'm pretty sure we can't do anything about that right now. I apologize. Anyways, so if you look at the speed stats of all these Pokemon, they're all even. So, it's going to be a speed tie unless some move is pulled that makes the speed different. Otherwise, these are all going to be speed ties. Everything is equal here, except for the moves these Pokemon pull. It is a true 50-50.
That's awesome. So it'd be just a coin toss in the air and see whoever goes first, and hopefully they get a good move depending on what it is, since it is all Metronome. So this is going to be a pretty interesting match here. It can just go either way. So if you're just joining us now, this is the Metronome match. If you would like to bet and place on this match, I say go for it. You have nothing to lose, so I mean, go ahead and just give it a shot. Metronome matches are pretty interesting, I guess you can say. They're one of the popular token matches here on Twitch Blaze, I think. But it seems like Blue Team has the bigger payout right now, being the underdog, with 163% payout, which is looking pretty nice.
I also want to point out that I didn't notice this at first, but looking at them now, I do. They all have color change as their ability. And if you don't know, if I remember correctly, the ability color change makes you the type of the move that last hit you. So the Metronome moves are going to have a lot of weight in this as opposed to a regular Yellow match. Because say this Victreebel gets hit with a fire type move, it now becomes a pure fire type.
Oh, what? That's crazy. I didn't know about that. That's cool. That's cool. Well, it's weird because it's like, alright, so it changes into that type since the attack it was used, so, man, it's, I don't know, I'm looking forward to it.
This is truly one crazy thing. I'm really enjoying this alteration of the classic Metronome match.
Alright, betting is now closed, and we proceed on to our hourly token match, and we're at the Stargazer Coliseum for our free battle today. We're going to see red versus blue. Alright, so here we go. So we got Victreebel versus Porygon-Z for Zoltan.
Alright, Porygon-Z goes for a Metronome, unsurprisingly, and rolls Magical Leaf. It's not going to do a lot of damage, but it's going to do something.
Victreebel is going to go for a Metronome, goes for a Mean Look, and it can no longer escape. Not that it matters much, but we'll see what happens on the next turn here.
There can still be some moves, like Dragon Tail, that force them out, but now they can't with Mean Look, I'm pretty sure. In this generation, anyways. Victreebel now goes for a Tailwind, however, making it faster, always.
Porygon-Z is going to respond back with a Metronome, and it's going to go for a Nightshade. Do some damage there to Victreebel, almost to half health. So now it changes because of the color change, right? So it's going to go to a Ghost type now because it used the Ghost type attack.
That is very true, as Victreebel now goes for another Metronome, and oh, it's Trick Room!
As the Dimensions is now twisted in our Coliseum, Porygon-Z is going to go for a Metronome, and it's Dragon Breath. Dragon, call the dragon. Do some damage to Victreebel there.
Alright, so I want to point out that Victreebel set up a Tailwind, but then a Trick Room. So now Porygon-Z will be faster every time as it goes for the Metronome and uses Explosion! Massive damage being dealt to both parties, and because of the nature of Explosion, both are down. It is now a 2v2 like the match has just started.
Both sides losing their first Pokemon here. Kapow for honor. Up next, we should have Sharpedo.
It's going to be Sharpedo and Blaziken. Now, the only thing that is different is the Blaziken is going to be moving first every time because of the Tailwind Trick Room. That's only going to be for, I think, like 2 more turns at most. 2-3 more turns. Calling it now as Blaziken goes for Double Kick. Alright, so an interesting interaction just happened there. Usually Double Kick would be super effective, but since Color Change goes through the 2 different hits, it became super effective for 1 hit, and then regular effective for the other hit. So
nice.
Sharpedo didn't go down this turn, as it uses a very frightening Howl.
Sharpedo's going to go for a Metronome here, and he's going to go for a Night Slash. Not very effective against Blaziken. He's going to do about just a quarter of damage there, but it's going to change Blaziken's type into a Dark type. As Blaziken goes for a Metronome, going to go for a Poison Gas, and he completely misses.
Get some glasses, nerd. Anyways, while we think about Blaziken needing eyewear, Sharpedo's going to go for Metronome once again and use Sludge Bomb. Alright.
Blaziken goes for a Metronome here, and Blaziken's going to go for a Steel Wing. It connects, and it's just enough to knock out Sharpedo, so Blue loses another Pokemon. As our Twisted Dimensions return back to normal in our Coliseum, Blue Team is down to their last remaining Pokemon, which is Rapidash. Can we see a comeback here? Can Rapidash clutch it out against Blue's 2 last remaining Pokemon?
Alright, Blaziken going for a Stomp. And that does a decent amount of damage.
Rapidash answers back with a Future Sight as it foresees an attack from the next move that Blaziken goes for.
Blaziken once again waggling its finger to use Metronome and going for Crab Hammer.
This should be it. Ooh, and it's just an... Oh, no way. What? Rapidash hangs on and it turns into a Water type as it responds with a Metronome, and it's going to go for a Conversion too.
Alright, it seems all of the types are changing around here. Alright, Rapidash going for a Metronome. This is it. It has to survive this turn. Then it goes for a Rock Polish. Interesting choice.
Blaziken looking to finish things off here with a Metronome for Acupressure. That's going to raise its stats, so both of the Pokemon have now raised up their speed stats. But Blaziken, what was that, counter the Future Sight? Oh no, it hit himself. What's going on here?
The Future Sight from Rapidash finally happened.
Oh, so, I see. Okay, so Future Sight.
Yeah, the Future Sight that was used 2 turns ago finally came through. And now Rapidash is faster than this Azelf, but doesn't have a lot of health. So Rapidash goes for Metronome. This could be it. Cut. Never mind.
Ooh. A light hit there with the cut attack from Rapidash, but it changes Azelf to a normal type, and it's going to go for a Metronome, and it's going to go for an Ice Shard. That should wrap it up.
Especially since it turned into a, Dragon type. So it looks like this pony is now a Die, Pony.
Alright, Blue loses their last Pokemon. Red team wins with a 77% payout. Congratulations.
Alright, congratulations to Red Team, and I'm sorry to all Blue Team, especially if you went all in, but it's kind of your mistake going all in on a Metronome match. Unless, of course, you're at like 100 or something, because then it doesn't matter. Alright, and pretty soon here we're going to go back to our side game. Whatever the side game is, I don't know what it is. If someone in chat could tell me what the side game is, that'd be pretty cool.
Guys, we need to go read the sign. Go to the sign. We gotta read what it says. If you'd like a token, please place an input in the chat. If you don't know what input to put select wait.
Alright, I've seen in chat, this is Pokemon Bootleg Green. Is this correct?
Bootleg Green? Seems legit.
Alright, I've seen very many variations of Pokemon Green or Pokemon Bootleg Green. So, okay, apparently, according to some people, they're going to glitch to the Hall of Fame.
Hey, you want a token?
I did?
Congratulations, yeah, you got a token.
Let's go. Alright, I'd like to thank all my fans for that beautiful token.
And here we are into our next match here. It's a normal match with switching on, and on the blue team we have a Kecleon, Happiny, and Wailord.
And on the red corner we have Spheal, Luvdisc, and Totodile. Alright, so this is a very interesting match. Almost every single one of these Pokemon are water type. The only ones that are not water types are Happiny and Kecleon. And Kecleon could be a water type if it's hit with a Surf, a Waterfall, or a Waterfall. Okay, so Surf or Waterfall, if it's hit by those, then it'll also be a water type. I don't know if this was on purpose, or it was just odd RNG, but we have a lot of water in this match.
Kecleon and Wailord have the same name in German. Nice.
Oh, that's interesting. I'm
surprised I got that right, because I usually butcher these names, so I'm kind of happy I got that okay. I'm doing alright so far.
You know what? I haven't really noticed you butchering names too bad, so seemingly you're doing a good job.
Thanks.
I also want to point out that this Wailord has Defense Curl and Rollout, which is like the classic setup to do lots of damage with your rollouts.
Right, yeah. Defense Curl rollout, yeah.
The thing is, if Wailord spends too much time trying to get its damage out, Spheal's just going to eventually hit it with a sheer cold.
So here we have Blue Team as the underdog with 131% payout so far. Not bad. That's a decent looking payout there for you guys. Ooh, and in 35 days, you guys have Pokemon Ultra Sun. Ultra Sun. Hope you guys are hyped for that. I'm looking forward to it. I like Sun and Moon. Those are pretty good games, I think.
They are really good games. I didn't even notice down there that our next run is Pokemon Ultra Sun. Is that the day of release, or no? It's like 2 weeks after the day of release, right? I think
that might be the day of release, I think. Possibly. Okay, prediction. Next Coliseum is Courtyard Coliseum. I want to see some PogChamp.
I think it's going to be Sunset Coliseum.
That'd be awesome, yeah. Alright, betting is now closed, and our next Pokemon battle is going to be at... Whoa! Alright.
Alright. We call them the predictions.
The predictions on point. So we got Wailord versus Spheal.
Alright, and Wailord goes for a rollout right off the gate, not even bothering with the defense build, but it misses. So does Sheer Cold, however.
Wailord is going to go for a rollout here. It's going to be super effective against Spheal, but not a lot of damage there. But it does work. Spheal's going to go for a Sheer Cold now. A one-hit KO, and it connects, and Wailord's down and out.
I cannot believe the second try, and it's gone. Goodbye. You call those dead. Oh yeah, let me try to replicate the line. Sheer Cold delivers chilling misery. Alright, Happyny's up now, and let's see what Happiny can do against this Spheal. Oh man. Red side is really going for the memes, but Happiny missed its attack, so it has another chance to go for Sheer Cold and Maymays.
Spheal's going to go for that Sheer Cold, and it's going to miss. Happyny's going to go for a Toxic. That's going to connect. That should poison Spheal.
Here's the thing, I don't think Toxic might have been the wisest thing here, because they're going for Sheer Cold, so it's not like you're going to try to outstall them, because they hit Sheer Cold.
There
That's
it is.
The second one. This Spheal is absolutely ecstatic with how much it's murdering.
Completely dominating the blue team right now.
I mean, if you look
It's
at it
all up to
hypothetically,
Kecleon.
yeah, it is all up to Kecleon. If you look at it hypothetically, there's 5 Sheer Colds, which means that that's a 150% chance to hit. So at least one of them is hitting, but I guess 2 of them hit.
Spheal's going to go for a Surf here, as it's a no splash zone here in the commentator's booth, but it's going to be a critical hit on Kecleon, and it's going to do some pretty good damage, and the color change is going to change it to a water type. But Spheal's dead by poison.
That was almost the sweep. That was very, very impressive by that little Spheal. Yeah, that was the luckiest Spheal alive. It got 2 Sheer Colds and a critical hit with Surf. That's absolutely ludicrous.
Yeah, that should be it, yep. So, Kecleon, down and out. Congratulations, Red Team. You guys got an 84% payout. Well played.
You guys definitely... Well, I don't know if you guys deserve it or not, but that luck was something else.
The Sheer Cold was definitely in their favor in that round there.
Oh, that's for sure. Alright, congratulations to Red Team, and better luck next time, Blue Team. I don't think anyone could have predicted that happening.
Kecleon,
Yes, Romanoff
Wailord.
Blitzer, you did miss a match with Spheal, where it hit 2 Sheer Colds and a critical hit. It was quite the match not to miss.
And back to our side game here. We're on Bootleg Green, as we're, I think, leaving Pallet Town finally. But there's Professor Oak just kind of hanging out. If you'd like to get a free token, you can feel free to put an input now. If you don't know what to input, put select wait.
Alright, so if you guys are going to try to glitch into the Hall of Fame, what is the next step? Like, what are you guys trying to do to get to glitch the Hall of Fame? What do you need to do? Because I don't know what you need to do.
You can glitch to the Hall of Fame. I don't even know.
Someone said in chat that they're going to try to glitch into the Hall of Fame this run. I don't know if that was one person trying, or if that's like the collective of Twitch chat on Democracy trying their best.